in the government can lie. People are also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answer. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know what I say so?
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Our government secure all financing, all road networks in the country, major road network, assigned on the President of Ghana a 10-year electricity financing, 10 years for the World Bank.
When Liberians are desperate for leadership to deliver, desperate to know the truth, and desperate to know the real issues confronting the country.
If you think they will see this election, you will not lie. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
All that can lie, the government, all the ministers in the government, they can lie. People are also everything they say, they don't say the truth.
People of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answer. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team, then they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You know what I say so?
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
Liberians, I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers, to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling. regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the Tricon happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. This was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, they made the cheers of their partisans. They failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not found in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize and focus our energies on constructing our next premises. I must be clear, resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye even when the Assembly Hall of our democracy go up in flames. Security forces brutalizing peaceful citizens, while millions are being spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem. But now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the Unity Party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. The seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Peaceville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes and aid will come, believe me, we must be ready not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrongs, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us build. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in a quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Unquote. The party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. A belief we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberians will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country and our people.
And the government need to really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure. The council even require just be getting $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give $1 million. You imbalance.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You'll never believe it. We told Joshua for what? You're a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football being medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen to answer because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the boy do for him? No passion for development. Then we know Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
Me.
Connections that you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that all kind of things that just happen here. You know, I'm sure no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years over Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in a garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
In the West.
Yeah.
It does not have that contact. The Senate got a trap of Boyka.
Okay.
Because when we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attached the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brother to where. And said the way forward is the Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is the ship are coming there, the Dillon there, Nombi there, and you know where he's just taking all kind of way, Boyka, all kind of thing. He won't go after people. Then, you know, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house.
Mm-hmm.
So they went talking away, talking of thing they did, Bagati thing, they did a resolution that passed. Yeah, because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
Then something happened. Wow! All of them almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Now when I went to Kum, I said, what is going on? You were here when we had sent paper, and you were here with our own leadership, and we sent the report with all documents, legal documents, to guide where. Then Boyka benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the election in 2011 because he was not to run with Ellen.
You're right.
He benefited.
You're right.
Then after serving Ababa for 12 years now, he's now president now. We finished campaign for that kind of old man, then he won't persecute us. He does going to persecute us. So what is going on with Kung? Then Kung said, well, what I will do for you is to help you with lawyer. Your partner said, go look for lawyer. It was from Kung offered, my own son offered that I went and found a resolution. I had many seconds why you all did this. You know what they told me?
No.
Resolution is not a law. So starting the resolution, I mean, we agree. Bring it now. When Boyka send a bill, they will not put all the law they put in now and back it.
Oh, okay. That was a smart move.
I said correct move.
President Boyka 2025 budget will determine his clear vision for the country. Okay, so it also includes the development of some of these problems. For instance, I know it can be argued understandably that the overpass bridge that the Chinese government is about to build, and they took the street, the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street. They were all in the Puebla, that's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Bouakar's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we will take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting, then we join inside and go stand
Just a final question.
Yeah. So, you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do this project. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government will waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on a global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people.
Reading of the petition.
Rape cases in 2024. May we take a moment of silence. Every day in 2024, now women and children were raped. That is the average daily incidence of rape cases in 2024. According to the Nigerian Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, 2,759 rape cases. Is that not a genuine reason we are here for? Yeah. And an important reason we are here for? Yeah. We also remember the survivor of the King George massacre. As they are now Liberians, they were killed and shot in Cape Mount County. We should remember them. So we are here to present Amanda. We are here to present the official petition to the people of Liberia. And we expect the government to get this petition from us. Amanda. We, the suffering masses of Liberia, petition our government on this historic day, July 17, 2025. We, the people of Liberia, students, Maka women, PPA rather, care operators, health workers, teachers, soldiers' wives, rock crushers, rubber tappers, charcoal sellers, civil servants, and everyday hustler in Liberia. Rise as a one voice. We stay united, not in violence, but in peaceful. Hello. We stay united, not in violence. We stand united, not in violence, but in peaceful defiance of injustice, hardship, and betrayal that have wronged our nation. We rise because our backs are against the wall. Our country is broken. Our future is in jeopardy, and our patience has run out. We're tired. Enough is enough. Whereas the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia solemnly entrusts the President, His Excellency Joseph Yeman Boakai, inaugurated on January 22nd, 2024, with a sacred obligation to defend the Constitution, uphold the rule of law, and ensure public accountability. Duties that are the very pillars of peace, justice, and democratic governance. Yet, this sacred duty has been willfully neglected. President Bouakai has violated the spirit and letter of this oath by enabling unchecked corruption, shielding wrongdoers, and dismantling the system of checks and balances meant to guard against dictatorship. Amanda. Today, under this leadership, Liberia is sinking deeper into crisis, marked by worsening poverty, rising inequality, rampant lawlessness, and the erosion of public trust. The suffering of the people has reached unbearable levels. The nation is bleeding, and the storm clouds of unrest grow darker each day. Amanda. We can no longer remain silent while our rights are trampled on, our future stolen, our democracy dismantled before our physical eyes. Therefore, we, the suffering citizens of the Republic, issue this petition with urgency and resolve, demanding immediate action on the following critical national concerns. Whereas, since taking the oath of office, President Joseph Yuma Bouakai has failed to demonstrate genuine commitment to fight against corruption. His refusal to prosecute corrupt officials while personally indulging in extravagant charter flight and a fleet of luxurious Lexus vehicles has sent a dangerous signal to those in power. By choosing personal comfort over national sacrifice amid a collapsing economy, the president has not only failed to lead by example, but has also actively enabled a system where corruption flourishes. This pattern of aiding and abetting fiscal looting among the government elite has created an environment of impunity.
So let me say hats up to all of you wherever you are. It's great joining us tonight right here on this very time. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are right here beaming with life and not of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So we are forever grateful to the Almighty God for everything He continues to do for us and with us. And we are very much excited that we are here beaming with life and not of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And we will get there. And Sarah Rick said, I should always warn the government of Sierra Leone not to melt into our affairs. Yeah, you're right. I will always do. All right, so folks, we are back and ready to rumble. And we are very excited that we are here together again to share with you what we can for country. And we are so excited that we are here to do what we can for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And so we just heard, and which is very much strange, but there is nothing about the leadership of His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Bouakai that is not characterized by strange happenings. So we are watching. A lot of things are happening. But with God, all things are possible. And I always told people that whether we like it or not, we have to be grateful to the Almighty God for everything He will do for us as a people. You may not be happy, but that's life.
and you just have to accept it. And I would think with God, we'll certainly get there. And I always told people, and people may not understand what's happening, how it's happening. So we are trying our best. Yeah, we are trying our best, and we'll certainly get there. So we just want to announce to you that the President, His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Yuma Boakai, has just unceremoniously, I want to say it that way, left the country again for a program in Morocco, a forum in Morocco, the Kwame Days Forum, the 17th edition of that forum. And the forum kicks off on the 26th. So it is on the 26th that the forum will kick off. So the Mean Days Forum, according to them, will be held in Morocco. So your president is going there to attend the Mean Days Forum. And I said I don't know whether he's invited or something like that. I don't know what is it. But it's often said that the 17th edition of the International Mean Days Forum and 2025 will gather over 300 speakers and 7,000 participants and from more than 120 countries. So Joseph Boakai has made Liberia to be one of those countries. So we are watching to see what he's going to do at that forum. And this time, I would like to announce that he did not go with private jet. No, maybe he will pick it up subsequently. But this time, he did not go with private jet. So he went with Kenya Airways. But the reason you hear me say unceremoniously, when there is a specific mode of communication as it relates to a particular person, there is nothing about President Joseph Yuma Boakai that will always come abrupt to us, or that should even come abrupt to us. When President Boakai is supposed to be attending so program, the E-Mansion will post it that later today, the president will attend so graduation ceremony. We heard today that the president was going to Best Brain Academy to go address the Best Brain Academy students because that school is owned by his party chairman, Dr. Tappe. So there is nothing about this president that we will not hear about ahead of time or will be foretold about it. Everything that he's doing, we are aware. So when we see these kind of abrupt departures, we call it abrupt because we are not in the know. Right? We are not in the know. President leaving the country, just for the president to even drive from a house to a school, either in Magibi, Bon County, we'll hear about it and we'll know that the president is going. So we are in a state of awareness. Right? So areas that we'll know about is it. If you say the president will attend so program today in Liberia, following the program later this evening, you are trying to explain to us the president's itineraries. So if you made it your duty to be announcing to us the president's itineraries, and then you try to fall short on some, owing to the nature of the health issues that stay cloud around the president, then you're now telling us that the president is abruptly departing the country and unceremoniously. Right? So you just get ready, you say, oh, they'll be having so and so forum there. So send that Rempo, no, they'll be having forum there. Whether they inviting or not, let's look for we want the forum they're having. And the baby has an emergency, but let's look for some kind of forum to put it on. That's just what's happening in Liberia now. That's why I'm making us to believe. You're making us to believe now that you people just anytime there's an emergency that struck the old man, yo, just get ready and look for certain programs. Say they want you coming to happen in 3 for 4 days time. Okay, that's tell the opponent say that why you going for. Then you will work with people in the area so that at least they can accommodate. And Costa said these things. He said we managed Joseph Boakai in the opposition. We plan to face photos. And Boakai's supposed to go for surgery, but we are already taking several other pictures that we're going to be posting about him while he's doing his surgery. That's what was planned by you people. It's something that we know about. So to manage him in his presidency, it's not something that will be strange to us. Because you're seeing all kinds of shots that are very unnecessary. Go to the airport. See the shots leading to his departure. You will see that no cameraman will just get ready whole blue sky. No camera will hold it 1 year and then you don't know how the president is entering the way bridge or whatever it is. All of those kind of things. You don't know. You just create a lot of suspicion around the old man. At least for we are on when you talk small thing, he will go to the gym to erase those suspicions. We can see it clearly. Since our own we're talking on the other side, we'll go talking, then you'll get vexed. This is the president of the Republic of Liberia, not Unity Party farm. No. So any small emergency, you will pass around with the people, and we told you there's nothing you can do to impress us. Liberia already made him president. There's nothing else. He is already president. Nobody fighting him. So for you to be forcing you to attend to the other function, he goes on the side, he attends there, you're carrying him from place to place, place to place. What the issue about that? You leave this old man, let him sit up. The people sit right here. You never pass around with him to go run campaign. And you still made him president. And what about it? What more you looking for to prove now? Just let him to sit down. Even if he sit down in that rehab area there, he president already. Nothing as the idea when you say briefing, nothing will happen. The idea he is still capacitated. Just even put him in wheelchair and passing around, it does not make him disabled to become president. He will still be president. Wheelchair, it does not amount to incapacitation of him becoming a president. He can even be in wheelchair. Oh, you don't know that one? He can even be in wheelchair. Once Boakai can sit in wheelchair and then say, you go so you bring a mark. Let me talk inside and Boakai can talk in the mark. There's no issue. So what is the issue here? Why you're just forcing? Then when you're forcing 1 or 2 times, then when he breaks down small in body or whatever it is, then you look for a program on the map. The other one happening on this side, we're playing, oh, okay, that Morocco, they having one there. Okay, you're telling the Moroccan ambassador or whatever it is, our ambassador there, let the person be able to look for some kind of plan. They're putting in space. What kind of thing that's what you're on? They just giving the public because you're not telling us ahead of time. If you people were to tell us ahead of time, say, oh, the president is going to be traveling, no issue. Because anyway, we'll know about it. But look at here. Look at this traveling. Look at what they're doing here. Look at the cover-ups. Look at here. These are the cover-ups. And these are some if you don't go here, they told them, what do you want for us to really talk now? The president, they do they want here or they want it. What do you want for us to really talk? And those are issues that we talk about always. Right here, you come and go now. Let the baby arriving right here. Arriving. For departure now. A departure I'm discussing here. Let me depart. Right? So let me open this up for you to see it. I don't want to see this thing. So you see here? You can me get it. The president here, you can me leave now. Here. So that is why it is. You see here? See your president? And they got a kind of special training that the guys around the EPS are ready to cover him up, how he getting down, and all of those things. They cover cameramen. You see, all of them will block the plain view of camera. Put it and say, just stay on the side. We will be here. You see the design in a way that you will never even see the president getting down by himself. Somebody has to hold him. And you see right there, a man is standing there to just make sure to give him an aid so that he steps down. Right? So he's about to get down. Where will you see all of these things you see them doing? Those are tricks to just cover all the cameramen so that nobody be able to see him from down there. You see what they have done? They cover him up there. He's down. How did he step down? We don't know. But let's leave that. He never looks up. He will always walk with his hair bowed down.
So that's the
It's not in any form of obedience. I don't know what's happening, but he's always looking down. He never looks in the faces of people. You know? What are you doing? For me to look at you, look at him there. You will see him bowed down.
The president will
Never
then
looks
go
in people.
into the VIP lodge to take rest, and after him will depart. the
So that's
country.
it. You see him there going? Yeah. He's looking down, walking down. Not that he's bluffing.
So
Something is not just right.
let me briefly give you full details on the made the
It's a bluff. You don't even see the AFL that
is
normally
about
around to,
how
it's just abrupt. These things are all signs of president departing the country on an abrupt note. We have no idea. Well, yeah, oh, the baby now go again. You know, go, yeah, you go.
and how that forum is.
So now they will take the camera off him. Look at the kind of shot that you think. What kind of camera person will want to look for the kind of shot? These are unnecessary shots, but the reason they are taking the camera off him, they are taking the focus off him, they know their own reason.
That's one of the cities of
so who will
Morocco,
just wake up and just be taking shots, just like that?
Of Morocco, and it's often referred to
for
as
no reason.
the Davos
because the
of the global
focus is the president, his movement.
It is organized by the Ahmadiyya Institute
These are
in
things that
partnership
we ought
with
to
the
know.
government of Morocco. It is organized.
So you just set the camera like this
every year as a platform.
Right? You take the entire focus of the president.
Geopolitics, economic development, energy, climate resilience, digital transformation.
I'm just saying these things
and
to tell you that your president departed the country unceremoniously.
And the source of cooperations. This gathering brings together presidents, ministers, CEOs, multilateral agencies,
for them to carry him now to the way bridge for him to get there. No way. Nothing like that you will see. You know, the only way I brought those videos to you people during the campaign time
President
is
that will participate in this forum.
You know, those are times when he never had this kind of protection or maybe secrecy around him. He was exposed, he was vulnerable. So when you were getting the way bridge, the kind of way he walked there, I knew everything. We have videos, we have cameras on those. So we could show you what it is, even when they were trying to hide it. Now it's difficult. Everything down there is planned, programmed. And these are people who are trained to this. And I'm just saying that
this is the highest distinctions bestowed during the latest foreign health.
There are things I used to do
Morocco
that I can't do now as AB. I got to acknowledge it.
So there's recognitions and there's honor
that's going to be bestowed
on His Excellency President Joseph Juma Boakai reflects his leadership in strengthening
the kind of way I used to be on radio every time.
Vision for national renewal, institutional reform, commitment to peace, stability, and regional cooperation, efforts to rebrand Liberia as a credible, responsible, and forward-leaning nation. President
ABOB DJ, ABOB this, ABOB doing sports, ABOB doing one, everything I used to be doing it. I said that the time
George Mana, we are also
the energy is going away.
President
I have to acknowledge that. I can't be like before.
At this forum, the prestigious award.
I can't be like before.
The press made this award will be.
Oh, you can see it clearly.
This award was also given to
some of us. We just think that this is just a fact about life. You got to acknowledge it. So you can play with this old man like this, and if anything should happen to this old man, actually, I personally will get vexed with certain people. I will certainly get vexed with certain people, and I can tell you for sure I will get vexed with them. I'm not worried for them yet, because this is clear cruelty. And in fact, I will get vexed with himself as well. Yeah, because it's cruelty. You don't treat people like this, and that's very terrible. So you just see you're moving like that and so forth. Yeah, that is bad. Kev, what they kept saying here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, look at him. Yeah. I gotta really look at him. You see some of the things that he's doing, and this is quite terrible. So you seen it? You just gotta look at it. You look at the video. I'm showing you guys video. You look at it.
So I gave it a meaning. After the president rests in town, he will be leaving for Morocco, and the president will be flying with the Kenya Airways passenger plane, not. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Spawn TV and Enlightenment. It gave you a brief update on the president trip today to Morocco. So the President Joseph Newman Bouaka Sion, departs Liberia today for the Kingdom of Morocco to participate in the May Days Forum 2025. And this forum is one of the world's leading platforms for global dialogue on diplomacy, development, and international cooperation. The president is expected to join other heads of state, policymakers, global leaders to discuss key issues including regional security, economic transformation, climate resilience, and strengthening partnership for sustainable development. His participation at this forum underscores Liberia's commitment to constructive global engagement and advancing the country's voice on international stage. This forum is an annual high-level international forum that is held every year in Morocco and is often referred to as the Davos of the Global South. It is organized by the Ahmadis Institute in partnership with the government of Morocco. It is organized every year as a platform that focuses on geopolitics, economic development, energy, climate resilience, digital transformation, migration, and the source of cooperation. The gathering brings together presidents, prime ministers, CEOs, multilateral agencies, and global experts. They all are gathered in Morocco every year to participate at this forum. And President Bouaka, this forum will start officially on the 26th and ends on the 28th of November. So President Bouaka will be the first of 5 presidents and prime ministers to speak.
Okay, so I just want to give you a gist of what it
After
is.
speech, President Bouaka would also be awarded the prestigious Grand Prix Medics. That is the highest distinction bestowed during the Medics Forum held in
Everything
Tangier,
just strange. Everything
Morocco.
just strange. Everything just strange. You know, I really appreciate you people. Now you see the camera will be more focused on something else, non-issue. That's how they operate it. And how they operate it.
Again, the president, after his speech, he will be given
And
an award,
actually, on a much more
the
serious
Grand
note, if
Prix Medics.
this
This
was not a
is the highest
situation
distinctions
where
bestowed
Bouaka,
during
something is practically wrong and he's just using the trips as cover up, then I think these are trips that worth your vice president to go and attend. Yeah, these are kind of things that your vice president will go and attend. You send your vice president to go to these kind of occasions. Yeah. Instead of you attending it. But we know what is beyond the attendance. The old man love DSA business. The money that can be on the credit card for every time the president travels. And when he comes back, he's not helping the communities. He's not making intervention in anybody's life. Now that George Weah, who will make travels And even if money left over or whatever it is as assigned to him, when he comes back, you will feel the impact in your pockets. You will feel the impact at Jamaica Resort. You will feel the impact at ABC Compound. You will feel the impact when your community brand or whatever it is. You will feel the impact wherever it is. George Weah will now tell you, say this, but Joseph Boakai, he stole enough money. So as a result, he wants to attend every trip. And some of these things that you see, yes, oh yeah, that your own medical trip, then you will get another money on it again just for traveling. So he goes with it both. In fact, for every trip he makes out of this country is a set standard. That every trip he makes in a flight, because of the electromagnetic and issues associated with traveling in the air, he has to get some medical conditions settled. That money behind that one again. So double money he's trying to pay. Every time he travels via these airlines and things, then these travels because of the pacemaker or something, he has to be reconditioned. So there's a medical expense that attached to that money in here. Then the DSA by itself, by jet traveling, by just traveling, it's another money again. He has to, what they call. So those are the things that you see. But you're not supposed to be in the air frequently like that. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in the air frequently like that, especially with the condition that he himself announced. Because he made a public declaration about his health, that he's living on pacemaker. He said that. That was the only true thing that he ever said about himself prior to his presidency. So we are not saying things that we don't know. He has a terminal illness. So we know it for sure. So these are kind of things that we know about. When we're saying it, you can say, oh, this, that, but we say, the papa is sick. Is somebody living on battery? What do you call it? They're sick. They're sick. They're not okay like you and myself. Eh? They are not okay like you and myself. So you got to just know it. And these are some of the things that we talk about all the time. But we'll go talking, but you can see what I know. You can see what I know. And which is very much important for all of us. You know, this country, that interesting country. Yeah, Liberia is an interesting country. I will show you something concerning how Joseph Boakai, our president, treated a young man. How he treated a young man. But just before we get there, I would like to share with you I would like to share with you something that was trending today, and I think we can just speak to that in passing, because tomorrow there's a press conference that's supposed to be held, and with the young man in question on Clifford Payne, and he's the head of a church in Congo Town. I just posted that on my page, the video that was trending about the DA guy and so forth here and there. He's a pastor, and he works under the office of the vice president, but not directly in the office of the vice president. He's assigned at Group of 77 as media person. Yeah, so he's there. So he falls under the office, the sub office of the second lady. And so they deal with that. And there was this issue at St. Paul Bridge. It started on Friday. Yeah, they arrested a guy or a friend of his, somebody that he never ever knew how to do with those kind of things. So he had to go there on Friday. Saturday, he went there following up on it because he's still in shock. He did not believe that this guy is doing drugs as alleged by the LDA. So he went there Friday, Saturday, even Sunday after service. He also went there again to identify with him. And not knowing the political nature associated with him as a person, there are places you don't go. In fact, today, one of my friends in our firm was telling me, AB, call the DA. I said, no, I don't need to call them. I need to go there to introduce myself as a lawyer. You want me to come be talking on the phone to the DA people? Then they say, oh, AB, and all negotiating there. You want for them? I beg you, my brother, I will go there. There are certain things that you don't overlook. There are ways you deal with issues, and there are certain things you don't do. But I think he slipped big time by allowing himself to have gone the way he went. But again, it's about friendship. family shape and so forth. But on day 1, 2, 3, he didn't go there to say he's going to whatever it is. No. And on this day, Monday, he had gone there after he got an information from a friend who's also close and around the LDA and said, look, the guys that there, they just accusing your man for nothing. The money they want bribe, they want small money. Yeah, and so he too got furious, left from his work area and decided to go there. And then asked the guys, I want to see the commander. And he and the commander, they step aside. And so the commander passed by him. So he got so furious. And then he said, but why would you want to take a bribe? I said, so for yeah, and all the kind of thing and why he was talking. So the commander too felt very furious. So you want to obstruct justice? Why? We are doing our investigation. Why are you here in the first place? Because I know for sure that is what they charge him for, obstruction. And not issue of a bribe or whatever it is as circulated. No, obstruction. So we contacted our firm and we went there to do the representation. From all indications, we know that, yeah, he got a misinformation concerning the officers in charge. So they were charging him for obstruction. I don't know who was talking about bribe. He mentioned bribed. So apparently, other people there say he was trying to bribe the guys. No, he was not bribing the guy. And I mean, I want to be bribing the people, they were charging for that. Yeah, they were being part of the charge, but they were able to carry him to their office. Yeah, on the issue about yeah, but again, he had to make a statement. We have to tell him, look, the statement you made against the officers were unfounded. You couldn't have said that. And secondly, knowing your office that you work with, you never had to go to that place like that, you know. But anyway, it's politics. It's politics. It's all over. But he's actually an innocent man. He had no ties. Pastor, quiet guy, and that's just it. And that's just it. So we are doing our representation, and you know me for sure. Can't move from here there. Those are the kind of things that I will even look for. Even if my friend were to invite me and saw it, that there is something in it, and I've done my investigation, I will tell my friend I'm taking my hands off it, and I will say what I want to say. Yeah, for me, I back down on nothing, because the cool people then were talking about, oh, we are used to be bringing in drugs in this country, blah blah blah. Then I the kind of opportunity I will get, whatever it is. But let the truth be told, he's a young man who does not deserve the kind of publication that he's getting. But we all will say politics, and I always told you people, my focus on politics in this country is not about my fellow young men. Yeah. My fellow young men, no, that's not my focus. You don't hear me go that far. You don't see me go down at that level, because I believe all of us will get a long future. But it be people then who destroy our future that didn't want after. And for now, it's Joseph Boakai. And I always told you people that. Yeah, that's what it is. So I like to be blunt with people. I like to be fair. Even you Unity Party person, you see me, one day the truth is the truth. I will never ever. I'm not a propagandist. Like I told you people, I'm not a propagandist. The thing I say about Boakai are all facts. But things that I say about him, they are all facts. I will not lie. It's either I choose to not say what is true about him, which of course I know will give him plus, which I'm able to do that, I'm right. But the idea is I shouldn't lie on Joseph Boakai. It will be very much unfair to him. I shouldn't lie. If Joseph Boakai does something good and I don't want to talk about it, better. That one I can do it. But now for me to talk about it and say that bad thing he did, no. Oh no. That one God will judge me in the future, because the day somebody do that same thing there again, right? In case people go do that same thing there, and then it's the same thing, and I'm supposed to be praising it, defending it, when I've always said that indeed it is bad on the other side. No, I don't do that. So the issue about that young man, no, yeah, he had no direct even link with the office of the vice president. No. And the vice president woman, people in there that come from pastor background or whatever it is, that were people in there she get, and they assign a group of 77 on her office. That's what it is. So I think whatever suspension, I think the vice president office or whoever, they just try to blow up the thing to just say they want to suspend. They too need to investigate. Sometimes on anything that come out, it doesn't matter what people say. These things that you got to investigate to know the truth about what it is. He's a him, or he must have gone there. He didn't go in his portfolio to say this. No. So he didn't go there and say, oh yeah, I'm an addy guy, yeah, I'm a vice president of all the kind of thing. No, that's not it. You know, for me, I like to be sincere. You can say I'm bad man in the country, but me, I like to be sincere. I like Costa there who, when the economy was booming on where he posted, hey, people came on here and say, put it down, hey, he put it down, because he wanted propaganda. I'm not a propagandist. I want for you people who are listening to me to know that everything I tell you is true. Everything I tell you people is true. When I tell you say this, that's it. When I tell you say this is what it is it. Yeah. So we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. So God is God, and anyone who lives in God, God lives in you. We don't have to allow politics to ruin good people, especially because they are working with bad people. So we just letting no. And we think we are certainly getting there. Wow, how fantastic things are happening. And over the weekend, before I get to our pa Joseph Numa Boakai, over the weekend, did you notice something about the Unity Party? Did you notice anything about the Unity Party? What's your observation? Sometimes you got to know which angle to take things from. What are your observations? Have you observed that Unity Party has lost sense of direction? And CDC is driving the Unity Party as though CDC is the one that in power. CDC is the direction point of Unity Party. CDC is the focus point of Unity Party. Anywhere CDC goes, Unity Party goes there. Have you already seen it? CDC. So I think for me, for Unity Party not delivering, let me be very much, it may sound sarcastic, but I think I will blame CDC for Unity Party's failures. I will blame CDC for this. Because it's just like a young man, who left his house and had focus and everything because he saw one young girl with miniskirt passing in the street. He just lose focus. Then the argument now people having is that why are they getting wearing miniskirt that they don't want making we the men then to be like this? Other people say no, if you get focus, you get focus. If concentrated mind is never disturbed, right? That is what it is. But again, you want to argue that in other countries where, especially in the Muslim religion or so forth here and there, what they normally would do is they will prepare their women in a way that that woman will attract no other man. To the extent that even women who are on a certain condition of marital status or certain relationship status, they will always try their best to cover them up so that they are not too much attracted. So you see the kind of clothes that they wear, they do these things to aid men not to fall too much into temptation. So they do these things. Now, so people are saying that, look, you don't have to dress in a way that you will make someone to sin. Equally, the Bible also puts pressure on you not to fall into temptation. Right? Yeah. So the CDC, knowing that the Unity Party is weak and they are deliberately taking Unity Party off focus, and Unity Party is not developing our country, they are getting problem with the CDC now. Because, I don't know, why are you people distracting these people so much? Why are you people taking these people off focus? You don't know, ever saying that Unity Party people don't have any sense of understanding or whatever it is about governance or so, but we have understood it. Their country got to progress. Because for Unity Party to pause their arrest agenda, and it is all about CDC agenda. I get to think about that. Saturday, I saw that. Then you see them going here and there. I say, but from arrest agenda to CDC agenda, is that what you are telling us? The guys have no focus, no sense of direction. To the extent that they want to mimic the CDC, but they are mimicking the CDC the wrong way. When CDC want to have a program, such as what the Unity Party and such as what the Unity Party did on the Saturday, that they programming at the youth league, the women wing, that they one can follow that place to say they're going to clean it up campaign. Not the people themselves to leave their jobs, officials. No, CDC as a party. When their people say our people coming have program, we want to clean up the young people that they are occasion there. And that occasion for party stars.
And the only reason that area was like that, because you, the party Star Wars, you've already paid your staff, then people working with you in your area. You tell them, say, when you all come down there to come attend that program here and there, you'll see you got to, because you're not going to make us shame. So when you, the officials, you appear at such a gathering, what you expect your followers to do? You give me some of them money. You tell them, say, when y'all come there, you now will pay your way. I'm responsible for y'all. Give this here and there. That's the kind of crowd that you saw down there. Because we're there. We want for you to test the crowd. The way that you win can wake up at themselves and say, look, we don't want to clean up here today. The CDC, you win. That cleaning up thing you're doing, and that thing that party Star Wars can do in the CDC. The party Star Wars don't. They don't clean up. That the women win. The you win. They don't want to tell you, say, we are gathering down there to prepare. When the CDC was about to have its groundbreaking launch or whatever it is, who they were having a program that party Star Wars then went there in it? They know they had their candle light, they had their other program, they had their one, they had their. These are things that they just leave it out to the young people to just decide for themselves. But I dare you people to have an organized program because you don't have the youth in your community. The youth are disappointed. You don't have a vibrant youth wing. You don't have that. That's why your program, everything you want to do, you want to prepare. No, eject yourself from there. You will get the money to pay your staff, officers, and tenants to attend Unity Party program. Eject yourself from there. Let it be your youth wing that you have. Your youth wing, you don't have any youth wing. You don't have women wing. You don't even have girls wing. You don't have children wing. You don't have any wing. Nothing. So you woke up by yourself as officials. Just sat down there, went into places because you get the money to pay people to attend to those functions because you want to impress. Look at how that party headquarters can do the ghost camp when you're just leaving. Just Saturday, you have occasion there. The area is still ghost because why? If anybody chooses to leave from down there and say they're going to that party headquarters to go sit down there, the way they go there, that's how they will leave from there. And you know what you're doing to yourself? You just got to be careful. Sometimes I sit here to advise you people, but you're not going to listen to me because you're here. I don't like you people. Yeah, that's what you're thinking. Malcolm said they get far away. They get more wing. Yeah, that's true. They ain't got no wing. No wing. They ain't got no wing to fly. Because of the wing you can use to fly. Right? They ain't got you wing, women wing, children wing, girls wing. Mother wing, father wing. You're not get any of it. Because you're not testing. Look, let me tell you what you need to do now to test it. Let me tell you what you need to do to test yourself. You're the official, then you leave the Facebook and see who then will talk for you. That's how the CDC used to do it. That's how the CDC used to do it. The officials in CDC were not the ones talking. In fact, it had now come to the attention of the party Star Wars that they said they were not telling the stories. There were times before we could get some of these officials then to come sit down on radio to come talk about what thing the government doing. It was hard. They never used to even show up. The things that you know about George Weah that he did, it did not come from officials of CDC. It came from these propo defenders, the other defender. Where your rescue defender there? In fact, now as we speak, your rescue, I don't know, intellectual brigade or whatever it is, I don't know what it is, your regular color brigade or whatever, they are all disappointed as well. Because what are they marketing? In their communities, when they call on the radio, they say SYZ, people lash at them, people insult them, people look down upon them until some of them thinking about their future. They say we're not going to be on radio here. We'll be calling, talking all kinds of things, and they're eating their money. They're in the community, people laughing at us. No. At least, if even you're not being paid by these people, but the impact of what you are saying is real, then we can look at it and say, look, at least I'm saying something that is real. You can never match CDC. Saturday, when you want to go down there, take yourself from there. Take yourself as officials from there. Let's see what can happen. I challenge you. The way when coaching and wake up say, either you win this, I'm ready to move. I'm going to the other community. I'm going to Nikru town. I'm going in the coaching then. They can wake up, they go into the communities. They say, we're going there
to go rally here and there. Even Mobile Molu, who is now in the civil society sector, Mobile Molu can rally crowd and think then they combine Unity Party with all the money you get. You can't even rally crowd. In fact, what some of you are now even doing, you are in crowd competition. You are in crowd competition with CMC and all. You just want to be in crowd competition with CMC. I see Prince Moyi, because you know Prince Moyi and there, Musa Bedete and in a kind of battle for Tony. So I see them in Bon County, Boga goes there, they're looking for it, and you see car breaking down. You see plain view. You see, when I tell you, say the government is operating on a curse, you don't believe it, right? Too much. Look, you see what's happening now? They carry bus, they say that new bus, and I saw old buses they want to rebrand they brought here. Buses that cost 10,000 due to the quantity that you want. 15,000, that what they tell you, say they bought each 43,000. The buses are breaking down, laying one side. When the buses that George Weah brought to this country, yet they are in crowd politics. They're passing around. They lost focus. Everything. They are passing around. Do they want here and there? Why are you hurting your hair for? You cannot match the CDC. Whether you go or you come down, there's nothing you can do. The CDC is, I don't know. Sometimes you think I'm talking for them. No, but there's the only party that I can see and talk about to compare with the Unity Party. Show me any other party that you think I can compare with the Unity Party that I'm not talking about. Then you say ABU, only on CDC. Show me any other party. Let me see. Because the only comparison now is CDC. Unity Party, CDC, Unity Party. Even Musa Bedete is making significant inroads. There's a call somebody sent to me. Yeah, forget about it. The guy sent the call to me, and I will play that subsequently, maybe tomorrow, on one of the radio stations in Nima County. That guy here from Unity Party, he calls on the radio and said Musa Bedete embarrassing there. He said the whole Unity Party they think now is too embarrassing for us in the country here. This guy said, then they call up, then the journalist asked him, what is really embarrassing? He said, you see Musa Bedete bury road here and there, our people are not doing anything. They kind of think we're really embarrassed or in the election are coming. It's a serious embarrassment. What is that embarrassment? Look at their thinking. You look at development, you call that embarrassment. You look at development and calling it embarrassment. Because your people are not focusing on that. They are focusing on building party headquarters. That party headquarters business you're getting power for to come build party headquarters. That your horses building business that why you came to power for. Look at the kind of thing that are happening to you everywhere. Bosses breaking down. Students are pushing it. New boss. Then one convoy coming, killing people. There's a second time Joseph Boga convoy has killed people. Immediately when he got in power, right to Riyadh, right after Kennedy Junction, another keke again, he killed the other person. And why is a motor, but why Joseph Boga convoy is just around, not clashing with other cars, but Joseph Boga convoy is always around killing keke and motorcyclists. Why he hate these people so much? To the extent that Joseph Boga convoy is just directed at killing any keke, any motorcyclist, he's killing them. That is Joseph Boga. What kind of behavior is that? Why is he directed at these people? Why you want to kill them? Because in another keke, then a motorcyclist now die. Why you hate these people? These people are looking for ends meet. They are looking for ends meet. Chief, you can provide job for them. That's a meaning of self-employment. But sooner you tell your convoy people, anytime you see keke and motorbike people on the road and I tell them from in the street, they want to move, you kill them. Joseph Boakai has never crashed or had any clash with any car. Never. Joseph Boakai always looking for keke people along the road, whatever it is, get ready, run into them. That's his instruction to them. That at least when I keke people, you can kill them. Motorcyclists, you will kill them. And that's what it is. It's terrible. Why is he always doing that? Why is he always doing that? What kind of behavior is this? All these things are happening right here. And you, Joseph Boga, you just living, jumping, going out of town. You know, just we are out of town now. You're not about out of country again. Right? Just out of town. Because Joseph Boga gets ready, just jump in plane. Like one of my callers said, he can just be looking around. Anybody is there up top of that plane, let me just get inside. This is bad. This is not the kind of star that we talk about. So over the weekend, what they say they were doing down there is nothing. Look at Sekou Kalasco there. And Magé there in Kagata. Garden Party headquarters there. You know the entire CDC, because if each one of the CDC officials or even the senators and whatever it is they were to go there, that's a different thing. Go in Maryland County. Friends Foko alone is in Maryland County. See crowd. Then all of your officials combined, the Bo Ari, the Amos Toy, the Luther Tape, all of your, the Vaba, Ando Vapula, or whatever it is, all your officials, all of them say they're going to clean up. Imagine how that area will be. All your staff then you're getting your offices versus the people in your community that you say you will give money to. That didn't want to that party headquarters. I wanted for you to demonstrate that you get crowd by not showing your faces with your money. So how will you match the CDC now? You have a ghost town. Your party headquarters on Broad Street, right in central town, that ghost town. Then away in the bush. Now the place you go and you think that'll be ghost town. They are away in central town, that ghost town. Your party headquarters in central town is a ghost town. That down there will not be a ghost town. You see some of the issues? Why are issues? You know, when you want to say that, any desire, the man will always talk the truth, and whichever way it is, you will feel it. Joseph Boga today, you never had anything. You were broke, nothing. Joseph Boga was beggar. He never had, and he didn't want to pay loan, whatever it is. Joseph Boga, was bad of dirty car parking lot. That is what it was. The minute he became president, they made a fan. The Unity Party, homeless, deserted. The moment they come in power, they're able to buy 3 to 4 million party headquarters. And a harder era will be deserted. I challenge the Unity Party. You're like I say, you build camps near around there for people to be living inside. They will not go there. They will not. You're not the heartbeat of the people. You are not people-oriented. You are not people-sensitive. You are not people's dreaming. Nothing, absolutely. And you're feeling a pinch. And you saw what happened to you on Saturday? The Liberty Party people decided to go and have their own separate program. The Liberty Party people, they decided to have their own separate program for their Mossorado County people. So everybody now, this is what it is. So the whole rescue now is continue to shatter. You just do all kinds of today, yeah, they all scatter. And that's why it is. When we tell you that Joseph Boga is a bad omen, evil omen, the man who never laughs, the man who never looks in the faces of people. You know, I remember my mom used to say, he said, if you want to send a child and the child wants to refuse or whatever the child wants to do, don't look in their face. You'll feel sorry for them. Don't look in the face of the child, you'll feel so sorry for them. That's what she used to say. And that's true. Wicked people who want to better do bad, they don't look in your face. They don't want to see your face. In fact, Joe Wale one time said a similar thing about Charles Taylor. When they were right down here, Larry Rebel was right down here and then making their way to town. Yeah. So the BBC reporter had asked a question. The way you people are almost close to Monrovia and you are almost in Monrovia Center, you're in the city center. What if Charles Taylor were to call you people to have a dialogue, to cease fire and stop the bloodshed? Joe Wale said Charles Taylor is somebody that when you sit down in front of you, you see a face, you will abandon all your quests. We don't want to see Taylor. We don't want anything. The only thing we want to see is Taylor should leave the presidency. Should leave Monrovia. We share mortars. There's any people, when you look in the faces of people, that where you found sympathy, that where you found, you know, you are human now. You want to, Joseph Boga never looks at people in faces. He doesn't care. When you be sitting on the road selling your thing and bossing, ratting, and you think Boga can be seeing you? When you're selling your cold water there on the sidewalk, you think Boga can see you? When you're holding wheelbarrows passing around, you think Boga can rather see you people? You think he cares to look at you people? The man who walks with his head bowed down, that's the person who's walking. You think he really cares about you people, to rather see your faces? When Boga even take phone to look, I don't know where, he doesn't even want to identify and recognize any sorrow. Right? The old man is evil. Look at this video. This video is very humiliating and very terrible. And I told you people, you know, this old man is bad. Me and I get up for how you can feel, because the idea is God will provide for me. And I can always tell you that. I'm not depending on Joseph Boga's money, because now even his money, I know that the country money. But I will let Joseph Boga to control it for now. No problem. We not get issue with him controlling the country's money. Let him control it, because that's what he's there for. Let him control it. One thing I know for sure is he's not controlling all aspects of the country's money. So you seen it? This is it, right? So let me share with you certain video to tell you that the old man is wicked. But you not want to recognize it, especially greedy people who have no means of survival. You know, they sit down, they just think that somebody lay peanuts that they will give them that was satisfactory to them. Where in this world a president would treat somebody like this? Papi does not have human feeling. Let me tell you, crying you will cry in the country, you'll get tired. You will cry in this country, you'll get tired. And you see the Unity Party people, they ain't getting you win again. They're able to go clean up place for them, that they are saying going to go clean up place. Oh, when you see people, they are saying going to clean up place, you must know. It's not about motivation, no. They're supposed to sit back to see the exuberant young people satisfied, happy about new home. They don't want to go clean out the place. Now the parents supposed to go there, know that the children will go clean out the place first. Hey, y'all see that one? We're getting there. Joseph Boga is wicked. Look, this is how he treated a young man today. I don't know when they say in Bangalore, whatever it is, yeah. Who would treat somebody like this? Who would treat somebody like this? All your teenagers can be talking. They blah blah blah. Oh, kind of teenagers can be talking. Who would treat somebody like this? This is bad. There is JMB. Look at him. Look at him. Now, when they once said, the one I wanted to show you, Joseph Boga enters in Bon County with dark shades. If a friend errors, all Papa then. Joseph Boga went to them with dark shades. Now, the first time when he went Riverside County again, I highlighted Joseph Boga appearing in front of a fellow old folks. And you say, I'm going to respect the old man. The Papa not get even respect for a fellow old man. His age group, his peers, he does not have respect for them. He goes to those people with dark shades. You think no Papa they ain't get eye boy and thin that they're supposed to be using no thin to compound eyes? But he appears before them with dark shades. And in front of them, that happened in Bon County. That one not even enough. That one not even enough. He appears in front of them in dark. I don't want to show you that picture, sir. Because he dead. When he going in Bon County, dark shades. That's what he had. Then look at what he's doing to this young man. Joseph Boga put his hair in a pocket, his eyes are closed because he doesn't want to see sympathy. He doesn't want to feel sorry for this young man. He's not even looking at the young man. Already the man is beneath him. At least when I order him say you want to lift on his head. The man is beneath, looking straight in his eyes. Look at Joseph Boga is no eye contact, no eye contact to this young man. And the young man is sitting there sorrowfully. Listen. Sorrowfully.
And those days, our people were involved with these things. So when everyone had meeting with them, telling them that His Excellency said we should get ourselves involved with farming. And so we've been doing the farming very well across the district. He's the honorable representative of Mama Business that is very supportive of our. So we've been doing it. In providing whenever we get 5 or 10 a lot.
So it is Mema Briggs Mensa who made this avenue for this young man. You know, Mema Briggs Mensa then They will always make way for their people here and there. And this is a guy, I think he's one of the district commissioner or so forth here and there. But the guy is saying, aside the job that I have, we know that you want for people to be doing a lot of things. So for me, I'm into agricultural activities. We are doing a lot of things. So she was just trying to see to it, to just bring him closer to the president and say, Mr. President, there is a young man who's doing a lot and supporting the rescue agenda or the arrest agenda. You hear Mema Breeze Mensah even trying to put words in the guy's mouth so that he will even flatter Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai sits down, crosses his leg. He crosses his legs. Then he put his hand in his pocket. Then he's sitting like, oh, you imagine this thing is so no respect. As though he is sleeping. You treat someone like this. He had a young man.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. Give us your number. Telephone number.
What Tama? I'm gonna give it to you, Thomas. Patrick? I'm gonna give it to Tama.
Yeah. But I didn't thank you for everything you're doing.
Tell me how long you've been supporting and loving him.
Because I've been supporting you since 2016. And he decided, when the Liberian people decided to tell him that he should contest. And not just that, but I've been following his track record as well. Yeah. Morally, he's someone that has impeccable character. And so in Liberia, for me, I believe people who love Liberia.
Very honest man.
And one thing that brought me close to him was that phrase, think Liberia, love Liberia, and build Liberia. So we've been working, making sure to talk to our people. But even though 2017 we did not get an election, but we are still hopeful. Yeah. So that's why we are still around supporting, making sure to support the RS agenda.
Yeah. So 8 different towns. I told the minister, he said he would love to meet him, but he hasn't. Yeah. Because he's been doing it single-handedly. He said he has some support system. He will see the next budget year what he can do for him and his team. How he told me.
He's sleeping or he what?
I'll tell the minister you gotta find it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Daddy.
Go on and see people like you who have committed.
Tell them to do you because
yeah. Jesus. You see the kind of way Joseph Boakai can treat people. He sees himself like a demon god. Hey, George Weah who treats everyone equal. George Weah treats everyone like, oh God. Oh God, yeah. What? That George Weah you will go to like that, you want to go here and there? No. Yeah. In fact, I will here today. George Weah sees me, he calls me his brother. He said, brother, how you doing? Brother, how you doing? He will never say my picking or whatever it is, though I am his picking. He said, my brother, how you doing? My brother, they met, oh God, that Joseph Boakai, they're treating this young man like this. And the man is even saying something serious and something about supporting his government. And Mema Breeze Mensah is even elevating it and said, the man is single-handedly doing it. And instead of him giving more attention to this young man to make him proud, to make him to feel good, the young man is dejected. He's seeing himself frustrated that he's right in front of this old man who has his hand in his pocket. And he's looking down, sleeping, dancing up, dozing in sleep, and playing fun out of this young man. Could you imagine that? If you know, yeah, well, we are used to be doing those things. People don't understand it. We are coming to tell a young man, say, you know, I want to put it again, be a right person. And the young man want to come, man, can I eat? We are 10 say, can I eat? My man, you feeling what I want in there? He say, no, the young man was facing this one in the last time he talked about, yeah, we'll come there. We'll come there to come see it. Instead of Boka even telling the young man that will come there to come see your project and activities, I will want for that thing. He say, I will tell the minister will call you. Call the minister, you must go to the minister. Hey, Boka, man. The young man walks up to you. Man brings Mensa, makes up everything. And even saying everything and saying the young man is single-handedly doing everything he wants support. Your visitation there will even make Minister Gafwan to want to do something there. But you sitting, putting your hand in your pocket because you have arrived. Thing that you couldn't do for this country, the young man is doing it. Have you ever single-handedly done anything for this country before? You have been on national liability on this country from day one up to date. This young man is not a liability. He's somebody who gave him back to the country. You cross your legs and you're addressing the young man in that manner. Anyway, on him to the wise is quite sufficient. For me, I just believe these are teaching moments. You know, God can teach us in mysterious ways. And these are all teachable experiences. You know, practical experiences are most effective teachable experiences. And that your power here. Or into the wise is quite sufficient. Let's get to the lines. Talk to your callers. Right here on this very day, as we are certainly getting there, the lines are open. You can call in now. We have 28 minutes of calls to pick, and then we'll be out of here. Thanks so much for being there, and do have a great time here as we are here together. Hello, how are you doing?
Ebi.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah. You know that Baka Town will put that a 2 foot can be on a hair can be on the ground. You know it?
You say 2 legs can be up and a hair can be on the ground?
Yeah, the one with 2 hands, 2 feet can be up.
That you see this if I can see that one. You just say you inspire before you see that one.
I'm going to show you one day. I hope you will not be scared.
You won't show me I'll be scared?
You'll be scared.
Okay, I want to see it.
I know about that.
Show it to St. Andrew and Israel first. Yeah, they see it, then they can bring it to me for me to see it too. Then we'll go.
The man looking at dwarfs. That dwarfs is dealing with. If I show you, you pay me.
I say bring it, yeah, Israel and see it first. The way you talk about scare business, I don't bring it directly to me. Pass it indirectly, I will see it.
You scared that Israel not be scared?
All right, thank you, Cincy Baby. How are you doing?
Eddie.
Yeah.
Good evening, I come on.
I'm fine.
Eddie, why you contact a fascinating profile? If you walk about 29 power, don't be a fascinated people. Don't be a fascinated people. Don't be a fascinated. I beg you, please. Let's go.
All right, thanks so much. Let me speak with my friend and brother Sekou Kalasco Demari. He and his team were in Margibi County over the weekend. Yeah, quite fantastic showings. And Sekou, what's up? How's everything with you, my brother?
It's a lie.
What's up?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Like you said, well, in Margibi, I just came back to town. Yesterday,
Okay.
I've been in Kakatan for the last few days, trying to organize things there.
That's great.
Building a very big party headquarters that we'll call our own in Kakatan. And maybe I was quite surprised.
Wow. Sekou, you just went off? Hey, my brother, you have to call back either using the our regular medium. Yeah, I will be very happy to hear from you and get updates from what happened in Kakata City, Margibi County. Yeah, I will be so excited to get that, and I'll be awaiting your call again as you call back, please. I need that update. Fantastic update. I will really need it. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, Ebi, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Please go on.
I call Margibi. Yeah, anything good for the devil?
No, but some good things can happen, but it can't last long.
Yeah, Joseph Bokwasi, he dancing with the devil to become president, so you don't get nothing more on him. Thank you.
All right, so let's get on to this one. El, what are you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Eddie.
Yeah.
Hey, Asiko Malo.
Asiko Malo, go on, let's listen to you.
Yeah, calling from the supermarket dollar shop.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know that guy disgraced and Joseph Human Burger.
How?
Because Joseph Human Burger, he's in agriculturalist in there, a grammar degree in agriculture. And since he been vice president and he been leader for the country from those days up to Ellington to the present, he even get buy a garden. Then are someone who can do garden or someone who gave him back in agriculture that the person he was support. He get things starting totally. And when you put him, you fucking pay attention on your man. If the conscious man, a human being, hey, you fall out in that error, that identical error, you fall in that error. And that person doing that type of thing with a simple hand, how you know how it takes to make fun with your hand. Because even supposed to call that man on a round table and even leave red and call the agriculture minister or even Kafwan, or even put a budget aside for that man to empower him quick. Because what I mean doing, empowering more people around that community or that area where he's living. So it's a plot to him and the man supporting agenda, so-called agenda. If you so to the cool man, so trouble, you can get nothing good for than what our brother was just saying. Thank you for putting me in the time, brother.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And we are getting there. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Hello, are you there? Sekwa, I'm still waiting for you. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, brother Eddie.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. My name is Victor P. Tabo, commonly as Sergeant Plea.
Okay, Sergeant Plea.
Eddie, to be precise, calling from Battery Factory, Dakwita.
Welcome.
AB, this is our president. You can remember one time, I don't know when I was somewhere around the Caldwell Bill, and a little boy said something like a boat, and the little boy killed the Joseph Human Burger.
Oh yeah. That's towards the Moncoffee era.
The man don't want to empower people, he don't care. This is the president, and when you go by at the supermarket, he stand there to the country old man that's sitting there, he asking for change. So what you think we can get out of Joseph Human Burger? There is nothing we can get out of Joseph Human Burger. He will just exploit us, see all our resources here, a criminal game that he has, and just leave the country undone, that you will not see no development will be in this place. They will just be all over this place, carrying on hard man work and doing part of jail, where all kinds of stuff you will see he will be doing here. Because he told us that if it costs him the best, he will do so. So the eyes are then blind. He would never see nothing good. Everything that will come before him, he will look at it bad. That's why he always bear his face down. He don't want to look in people's face. Because they will always bear his face down and can never look in people's face. So you will never see Joseph Human Burger look in your face to solve your problem. So we just in it and we have to be in it until the says their part. We have to put them out. But then to leave this place from them, all of the resources they are sitting here, those that will found guilty, to prosecute them. Thank you. May God bless Mama Liberia and save our state.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. El, how are you doing?
Hello?
Yeah, let's hear from you, please.
My name is Matthew Fala. I call you from Austin, Texas.
Okay.
With God, all things are possible. That's the thing I love for you all the time. Yeah. Look, Eddie, my brother. Look, that Salem Papa is wicked. Look, when I saw that today, look, the Papa, he disgraced the man to the extent that, he said, yeah. He put in your pocket. Just imagine the Papa put in your pocket sleeping.
Yes.
And that guy, the guy was so nervous until, they won't have to back him up. Also, you can't treat human being like that. I tell the people my pocket, I said, that Papa is a Sierra Leone man. You don't get no feeling. Look, when I judge we are there, you know what I do right now for that call the air quality share. That guy empowering people in your community. The first thing, apart from Jawar calling the foreign minister, Jawar intervenes quickly. United to empower 5 or 6 persons in your community. Baby, that papa wicked. That DC selling papa is very wicked. And go policy. Come 2029, we coming. Thank you, brother AB. I appreciate you.
All right, we appreciate it. Thank you so much, my brother. Leo, let's hear from you quickly.
Hey, Evie, how are you, man? Leo here.
Yeah, fine. Please go on, boss. Let's hear from you.
But look, AB, that video, man, you see, traditionally, I don't know what kind of traditional papi is our president. When a man comes to you and greets you on his knees, the decent thing to do is to either tap it back and get him seat to sit down. But you see how donkey that papi is? That brother was either on his knee or on his toe. For how long he may have sat in front of the president, the president is happy somebody worshiping him. Because that's what it is. He's a demagogue. A young man pretty much on his knee. The most decent thing to do is say, no, wake up, my son, can't sit down. But no, that guy is not qualified to sit down in front near the president. Rather, he put his foot on the chair to indicate to the young man that, look, you below me, you get like the chair, they table that in front of me. That's what you are worth to me. And if I say the worst of it, I'm not even listening to you, I'm going to go to sleep. Maybe what our country have found ourselves with.
Hello.
Hey, brother, I just want to chip in, man. Thank you, brother.
All right, thank you, Leo. Appreciate it. And let me get on. Sekou Kalasco Demara, I'm still waiting for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Maybe I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I call from Akoko Kono, Town Coach Spoon Hill, White Town Community. Maybe thank you very much for the show. Maybe I think Joseph Newman Boakai campaign on the mattress of arrest agenda. And one of the areas within the arrested for asking, the A is for agriculture. The first component of the arrest agenda is A, which is agriculture. For a man who did agriculture way in 1973 to see somebody who's trying to promote his arrest agenda, and the message immediately that is in my mind is very disgusting. It just means that Joe Newman Boakai just used arrest agenda as a cliche to come and leash on our natural resources. Nothing this man is doing to encourage people. Indeed, this man campaign that when you come, I'm agriculture, we'll get farm. Agriculture will produce like this. And you see somebody who trying to promote you, then you sit and put your hands in your pocket, put your feet on the table, and immediately the man in a demeaning manner. Is this the responsible government? Is this the 42 years the guy passed away yesterday for which he insulted President Weah? Maybe. For how he is, I always told God thank you for President Weah to give us the opportunity to see what we are saying today. Because I ain't not been so. You were seeing all around here that the puppy. But yeah, the puppy is disgracing you. Maybe. The hints were wise, it's quite sufficient.
It's quite sufficient, Spencer. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, how are you doing? WhatsApp line. Then we'll get on to the female lines. Hello.
Okay, Mr. Gosson, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, boss.
Oh, this is Mr. John, Rodney John.
Hey, Rodney.
Man, yeah, if nothing disturbed me concerning Uncle Boakai, imagine young man as President Weah understood that even though you are a president, you are a servant to the people. They are the one that hire you. You do not belittle them. So whenever people want to lay down under him, he hold them and say, no, wake up. Because that's just the right thing to do. When you remember you are serving people, that's the first thing you do. You don't want them to bow down so much under your feet. Today, Mr. Gosson, that thing disturbed me. I can't even watch the video again. It doesn't matter whether that man was a Unity Party man or not, but it has an implication on our mindset that, you know, the imperialism is show too much, and it coming from a man that claimed to be a countryman.
You're right.
We're not living the time that people go in and asking people to throw him away while they're sleeping in the house anymore.
You're right.
For you to, let's say it was, you know, let's say because Uncle Joe is a diabetic person that have to raise his foot up every time. Okay, that's fine. Tell this man, okay, you're not knee down enough. Sit down on a chair. But for you to have your feet above his head, that just says so much about who the kind of person he is, man. Right. And I think it's so disturbing today. Because basically his skin was on top of that gentleman here. Poor man looking for help. United Party or OP Party, it doesn't matter. He's a Liberian. Man, yeah, man. I don't know where the country is right now. I'm telling you.
Anyway, we'll see more, Rodney. You don't worry. We still get more to see. God will show us more calamities. That's what you doing.
Hey, AB, how you doing? This is Melinson from New Jersey.
Yeah, Melinson, let's hear from you.
AB, that video you show about Bouaka, does it surprise Liberian people about Bouaka attitude? Or the man who resurrected him, George Weah, he doesn't want to see him, he wants to get him killed. He has tried to humiliate him. Does that video make you put surprise? Because if you have been doing humanitarian or work, if you have been doing generous to people, if you have ever offered generosity to people, that will be part of you when you even get into public office. If you do that with your own private money that you earn, like George Weah, where he uses millions of that he earned on his salary, helping Liberian people that were suffering during the war, before he even thought about going to politics, you get a human feeling. You will get a human feeling in you. When somebody is talking to you, pleading with you, expressing their conditions, you will get a humanitarian feeling. Does Bouaka get that feeling? A man who meant to be living today, he want to get him killed. So you expect Bouaka to be nice to anybody? The place where George Weah built on the airport, the VIP terminal, and dedicated before he left power, he banned him from using it. So when you see Bouaka pass, you know all over the place. Compared to what he's doing right now as president, does it surprise people? He's sitting down, a dead hand that can't move, that looking like a paralyzed hand. He put it in his pocket. He put his foot on the table. The guy is on his knee talking to him. He doesn't even pick him all the human being is talking to him. But you know what? Like people voted for it and they will get it. That guy from when he left from whatever today or yesterday, he will get second thought. He will get second thought. A national leader or president of a country who is the father of the nation can treat human being like that. So he will think. If tomorrow election day you're going to that ballot box, in that ballot booth, he will think. He will come to his senses. He will decide, well, a man like George Weah will never see anybody to treat a person like that. Zero. Even the developer from Nima can never afford $50,000 United States that does not belong to George Weah. The money that does not belong to George Weah. The Liberians saw how George Weah treated him. They took him to George Weah. He gained $10,000 United States with bikes and put him to a race institute. Had Joseph Bouaka ever done anything like that for any part of Liberia? Lofa County, had George Bouaka ever done anything like that for any child from Lofa? Before you argue about other part of Liberia. So that should not surprise people. That's how wicked our old man is. Wicked human being. Doesn't deserve to be living today. I believe George Weah I should have been dead. The same way he the blind.
Calm down, medicine.
I should have been dead. I told you I'm meant to be living today. I told you I'm like to be looking away and looking.
Yeah,
that man, at least that was multiplying. That's the JFK. Joe Gamble meant to be living to the law, behaving like this.
Okay. Thank you, medicine.
Thank you.
Yeah, you go too far now, medicine. Hello?
Well, yeah,
how you doing, Mama?
I'm fine. This is Miss Williams calling from Atlanta, Georgia, Lawrenceville Pacific.
Okay, Miss
White Gate Court.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It says you can take a name from the country, but you can't take the country next one in a man.
Okay.
And ignorance is a disease.
Okay.
Like, yeah, only cure by good education.
Mm-hmm.
What that old man did, he didn't embarrass that boy, he embarrassed himself.
Okay.
Number one, the old man never wore $1,000 shoes, so he was showing his shoes.
All right.
That's what he was doing. He didn't embarrass that poor, but I want to say to that young fellow to not stop what you are doing.
Certainly.
Because today or tomorrow, he will come back to you and will need help from you. The same way he did to George Weah, he will do it to you. But put your hair up and remember, God will never leave you. And you can feel the ants on the floor. You're going to make sure you go into shine. Thank you. That's all I want
so
to say.
much. I appreciate that. That's brilliant. And what are you doing, Musa Brown? Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Musa Brown.
Yeah. First of all, I want to say good evening to you and thank you for the program, AB.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, AB, that video you're showing, but Joseph Boakai had written the house and said he want to erase tradition. You know that building is before the house, right? So you think Joseph Boakai want to practice? You think he want to practice tradition again?
Okay.
Because tradition and civilization work side by side. But civilization is somebody enter and two person enter and one person introduce the other person to you and you greet that person in your house. The first thing to do as you the head, because that's what made that man to squat. Because the president did not allow him to sit.
Okay.
The president should have said, have a seat. Sit down, young man. All the chairs are empty. But the man had to squat. Kneel down before the president while he got a foot on the table with his hands in your pocket. So Joseph Boakai is not portraying anything for being a civilized or a traditional person. The first thing the man want to wipe out tradition. So he has sent a bill to wipe out tradition. He's not going to practice tradition no more. So it means that before you get anything from Joseph Boakai, according to Mema Preach, by our voice, you must praise him. Praise him and tell him that you are supporting him.
Yeah.
Oh, the how Liberia is to be now.
You're right.
So you see where Liberia is going? The voice you heard then, it is clear that what Joseph Boakai is saying, when you not support me, I can't tell you nothing. And that what Liberia is like that today. Look, AB, every day you say this thing, you are a real God sent, AB. God has sent you for this moment and this time. Be strong. We all are in prayer. We will pray for you. We continue to pray together until God redeem that country out of the hand of this devil. Because the message is there, clear. The same thing you've been saying. When you're not part of Joseph Boakai, when you're not supporting Joseph Boakai, forget it. No support for you. So before you get something from him, you must go and kneel down to him and tell him how you're supporting him and tell him how you've been praising him and give him praises. Because that one Mema Preach said.
You're right.
In that video. So Ebi, we inside. But God has given us this time to open our eyes so that next time when we are making choice of leadership, we're not just going to use our inner self and use our mind and say, look, oh no, because John Weah and myself play football together. Because a lot of the guys that were hating Josh Weah, they were because these are his yes. They joke together, they play together. So why is it John Weah? That was the clear mentality they were using. Why it should be George Weah, not them? Why it should be the man from the football field? Why it should be the man that they all were eating together, they should fight over the rest? That's what they hate. That was the hate about. It was not about reasonable. It wasn't because of development. Like yesterday, yesterday, a guy and I saw in a conversation. They called him mom. This guy said that Joseph Boakai, you can compare Joseph Boakai leadership with Josh Weah leadership. I said, tell me what Joseph Boakai have done. And he said he barely role. I said, which one the role? He couldn't point to one. But because he knows Josh Weah, he and Josh Weah were together, grew up together, he peer, Josh Weah not supposed to be president at all. So you see the kind of hate? But this is how Liberia is. We must stop and we must redeem this country by prayer, and we will redeem it by fight and our voice.
Right.
Thank you and God bless you, AB.
You're most welcome, Musa. Let me get on to the female lines here. Hello, how you doing? Seku, I must get you. I don't know what yeah, man, Betty, how you doing?
Yeah, fine. How are you?
Yeah,
thank
fine.
you. The next party, did I get it? We pay why I get started. You say first teacher. The teacher was first. Did I pay the teacher?
Thanks so much, Mom Betty. And let me get on to the next, and we get there. But I must hear from Sekou before I go. I don't know. Yeah, let's hear from you, man.
I do, but
fine, man.
I defend you there.
I thank God for life. Yeah, okay.
This is my city calling for a resident character.
All right, my city.
AB, I tell you to never. That poor child, somebody wants that today. I tell you to know. Yeah, I tell you today. You got a man from Nimba County. He was campaigning in Nimba, telling people that we are making jobs. He was picking push. He was doing SYZ. So they were hearing that he offer star, what kind of star? Go back to people that they cause will push. They want to go down the DA people and they disgrace it. They say, oh, and now he's doing no. They think that when you go on, you can't that AB. They make one cool.
No. If you listen to me, I didn't say Kuna, but go. And I thought I was.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. But just say, what do you say? Because you say, oh, they may not this and that.
No. Actually, the guy in question is not close to Kuna office, in fact. Yeah, it wasn't a good 77. That's far from it. I'm just saying it. I say Kuna involved with drug.
But that one of who child and one of who made it. That one of who made. That not point to my soul.
Then legally, I tell you what I know. I know that what I'm talking down. Not politics.
Politics is that he in a wish to you not know everything about them.
No. What I know, I didn't get it from them, Omar. I got it from an independent assessment. Like I will always investigate. I told you I can investigate myself.
All right, the people, what is better than the people not all I said. I want to
let that one there. Let that one.
Yeah, I listen, but I want to talk. So now I want to say, I want to say,
okay. Yes, yeah, I've been a country now. You didn't find it for yeah. No, but Omar, on a much more serious note, the kind of work we do, and I say, and what are you doing?
Yeah, maybe brother.
Let's go ahead, please. Let me hear my man content.
Yeah, Omar, you want to hear nothing, man. All I want you explain tire. yeah, explain tire, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, but sorry, man. You know, I was speaking with you and my.
Yeah, sure.
I just reached through.
We're all ears now.
Yeah, just reached through. My battery went down.
Yeah, sorry.
So that's the reason I just put it on charge. Okay. But yeah, thank you, AB, for the opportunity and wanting to hear what happened in my GV. Mm-hmm. And I saw your correspondent, the guy who normally on your show. Newton was there, covered the program. Thanks to you, you sent him there. You know. But like you said, we through the pronouncement from President Weah that we are not only constructing a party headquarters in Montserrat County, but we will do it in all parts of the country. We construct our party headquarters in all parts of the country, and that is the step that we from MyGB have started. We believe that MyGB being one of the biggest country in Liberia, it is just incumbent upon us to follow the example of what Montserrat have done. So through the senator and other stakeholders in MyGB, we already started the construction. We were calling for 1 man, 1 block in for the construction of the headquarters, but maybe on yesterday, we managed to common people, ordinary partisans and other people. Yeah, we managed to secure 7,000 or 6,000 blocks yesterday.
Okay.
Just from people bringing individuals, so elderly women. And you even saw the people that were never a member of the United Party. I was on the radio on Friday. Maybe you wouldn't imagine there were people who call on the radio and confess. Say they want to say sorry to people like us, because when we went there during the second round of elections, we told them that Joshua was the only best alternative for the growth and development of our country. But some of them, because they were brainwashed, because they saw the United Party folks, the level of desperation in the guys were taking their body from the hospital, placing on the street, taking their days from on the street, lying that 16 billion, lying that, Joshua was importing kush, lying that we were doing all kinds of things, so they got carried away by the lies. But they call on the radio and confess. That is, we're constructing the party headquarters, but that confession, some of these confessions were something that really touched my heart. He called on the radio and said, we are sorry for what happened because we were deceived. We didn't know that this old man was coming to not only improve his home in rehab. We didn't know that he was coming to build $10 million home in Foya. We didn't know that he was coming to buy $1.4 million Lexus Jeep, even though he got a car that Joshua left for him, brand new. We didn't know all of this. We didn't know that United Party government officials were going to be building their home in the night, going to their homes in the night. We didn't know that they were coming to pay almost $3 million to one hospital could not afford to get medication. Students, parent care for in Kakatan, people are walking on the street, dropping from hunger. Market women are crying every day. We didn't know that United Party was so careless about the growth and development of our country, but the only thing they were concentrating on is to improve themselves. Improving themselves by taking almost $3 million to purchase a land that they could not pay $100,000 for. $3 million in 2 years, almost $3 million. They buy a land that they could not afford to pay $100,000 for rent. Now they're buying it for $3 million. So we want to have a different approach. They connive with property owners to take off from a headquarters that they felt that it was going to be the end of the CDC.
Yeah, sure.
But on the contrary, we have started to construct party headquarters. Magidi was a place to be on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Because the way citizens embrace the action of constructing their own headquarters, I never thought that they were going to come outside like that. It was no publicity, Eddie. There was no publicity.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes, because on your show, imagine on your show, you never talk about it.
No, I didn't.
You never talk about it. No station. The only time I we spoke about it was on Friday when I went in Kakata and I appeared on a radio station and rallied this base to come and do what they did on Saturday. I am glad that people are listening to their leader. I'm glad that partisans, not only partisans, sympathizers, not only sympathizers, even people that oppose the CDC then, I'm glad that they have realized that this man called Josh Weah is the only alternative to the betterment of our country. This man called Josh Weah is the only man that is got with the authority to move our country forward. Coming to Joshua issue, and I listen to you talking about, Mr. Boakai comportment on a young man that went to him while he was in Ganga. That same Ganga where they were going to, where students were protesting. That same Ganga where they carried out their Talekintan bus, because for me to see a bus, I get saying inside. That's my first time to see it. Yeah, that dog gets fair. That is the move. And he's showing in boss. That boss that where it broke down in Bone County. That the same place he was when this young man went to him. Maybe respect, yeah, people in Africa, yeah, it is a tradition for people to respect elderly people, right?
Right.
Yeah. When you respect an elderly person, he reciprocates it by also giving you that respect. But for you to even be sitting, the man go all to that level, and your leg is on the table, showing on your shoe to this person that has accorded you all of the respect. It is the sound of the dictatorship.
You're right.
It is a sign of somebody that cares less about mankind. It is a sign of a person who don't care. Maybe in our same Bone County, when Joshua went to Bone County, doing the exhibition of local food,
yeah,
we were at Carrick. That exhibition was going on. There's handicapped guy.
Yes.
He stayed there. I'm sure he's listening today. This handicapped guy went there. We were passing around. President, we had attention, went to him. He walked and went to him. And he told Mr. President, my legs are good to other people. But I believe that this country belongs, agriculture is the way forward.
Okay.
And when it's said today that we should bring our local food here, this is what I'm making on my farm. Even though I don't get good equipment, but my effort, because I believe that you're somebody who wants to see a better Liberia, I manage with me and my West Interior to say to you that in support of your agenda, these are things we bring in. But we are turned to that man and say, and move and touch. And Joshua referenced him when he was speaking. Say, if this man who is not fully capacitated like you and myself can go like this, it means that we too can do more. And Joshua gave him almost around 30,000 United States dollars. To buy equipment, to get some things for his farm, to play. And you could see that man, all his life, it was his first time to receive such a, not only to receive the money, but for somebody to be so magnanimous to that level, a president. That was the first time for him to do it. He could not stop crying that day. But contrary, you have a president now who believes in himself. You have a president who believes that, yes, this is a retirement job. I care less. You have a president who's not thinking. You have a president who's just thinking for the moment. So he cares less about how you portray to him, you sing hallelujah to him. He cares less about that. I saw that video today. I felt so terrible.
Right.
I mean, it is so terrible. Inhumane treatment that this man gave this young man. Do not allow somebody to portray to you like that. You show don't care. You show honor your feet to that person. At least you should have offered that man. Say, yeah, at least the man I can show respect. Let me look at him and talk. But to even be putting your hand in your pocket, putting your feet on the table, showing honor your feet to him, it's not a good sign for our country, baby. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign.
Yeah. Thank you, Sekou. Thank you. We appreciate everything, my brother. It's not certainly a good sign. And so this is how we can go home right here tonight on this very day. And we are grateful to the Almighty God as always. Folks, we are grateful to the Almighty God for everything. You listen to Sekou Kelasco Demaro. It tells you all. This is George we are for you. But it's good that Bwaka came so that we can have a good comparison. This shadow comparison here, it can help some people. People, you look at them from distance, you just see the shadow here, think that they're okay. Let them come, let us see them, let us know them. There's difference between there's a difference between knowing about people and knowing people. Knowing people is an in-depth one. Knowing about people, yeah, it's from distance. There's maybe some distant knowledge or something like that. But knowing about people from practical experience about those people. So until we are back here, people, my name is Reverend Godson. We want to keep the peace. Let's keep our prayer that God will continue to guard and protect us all as we move on. But with God, all things are possible. You are for pleasant night. Bye bye. As we forgive who wrong us, breathe in your heart, we follow you. Lead us no